Hello, my name is Matthias Schwentek. I welcome you to this map tour to encounter the Somatic Consent Engagement System. The engagement system is a combination of great maps for personal spiritual development that I collected and embodied over the last 20 years. We start with the function of our nervous system and how we relate with the world around us differently by sensations of feeling not safe in stress and survive, or feeling safe where we can connect and communicate with others, making choices and engage in life in a co-creative way that is meaningful to ourselves and others. Another important map is a combination of somatic experiencing and consent about action and pleasure within ourselves and others around us. Somatic experiences are divided in the sensory division to feel bodily skin-based sensations that are pleasant or unpleasant, and the motory division to go in action to move towards that pleasure or away from these felt sensations. These dynamics are the fundamental base of somatic consent to fully embody the developmental potential of the following dynamics. It crosses neurologically bridges between different brain parts for high-speed evolution in the most subtle and exquisite ways. It's learning by pleasure, so just simply let your skin do the work. The body awareness and capacity of presence increases through practicing feeling while moving action, especially when we consensually touch other people to stay connected to the feeling sensations within rather than getting lost in somebody's response or reaction. This is the base and foundation of the entire engagement system. It is very liberating to realize we have a right and responsibility to our feelings, our body thoughts and beliefs, and our desires, what we want, and to our boundaries, our limits, to make agreements, and our capacity to notice what is going on and feels true in every given moment. At the base of the engagement system is where we learn to communicate and create consent with the world around us. One part of consent is permission, simply by request. Can I do such and such? Or giving permission, yes, you can do such and such. And agreements. Can you do such and such for me? Yes, I can do that. That will open up the engagement zones in the entire engagement system. The embodiment of the engagement zones is simplifying in any interaction who is doing the action and who is it for. So when you are in action, it's either for you or it's for them. Or when they are in action, it's either for you or for them. It's either one or the other. And we can only really know who is it for when we have clearly communicated agreements from a solid base. That is what makes all the difference in any encounter. This is where we meet the shadows, if we can ask for what we want and can't say no and abandon our boundaries and limits. You will find more about the shadow dynamics in the not safe side of the nervous system map as adaptive behaviors to survive. But words of wisdom saying that we can't change an old system by fixing it. We need to create a new one to make the old one obsolete. And that new system is practicing the engagement zones till we embody them fully. Then this embodiment is reaching the top of the pyramid, the apex, the interpersonal peak of individual development, where human engagement becomes easy and natural, where friendships evolve, altruism as love and care becomes embodied values of personal and spiritual development with no attachment to outcome. With values of integrity, gratitude, surrender, generosity, where intimate relating becomes a spiritual practice on its own that guides into higher stages of spiritual awakening beyond the suffering of personal drama identification into compassion and empathy for others on their journey of life. That is where we can celebrate connection and physical encounter and empower others. Simply being a gift to life and embody divine love and pure presence into the transpersonal state or the bliss state or the void unified consciousness as meditation of life. This is a living, fluid dynamic, like a moving torus in a permanent ascending and descending direction simultaneously. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Thank you for watching. And for more information, please check out the webpage with more videos and live courses for personal and spiritual development. And I hope I see you somewhere in life, and have a beautiful day.